Helen Yee here in Los Angeles, being joined by the legend, the great, the spider, Mr. Anderson Silva. Now, you just wrapped up a training session. Your last boxing match was back in 2005. You're about to fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. June 19th. How has this boxing training compared to kind of training for your MMA fights?
Well, it is, the intensity is different, but I'm so happy because I learned the different skills, and Coach Nico and Coach Doria helped me a lot. My sparring partner, Eliezer, my son Gabriel, the little Nico helped me a lot to take and absorb the good technique, the footwork is so nice. I'm so happy.
And I know all your fans are very happy to watch you on June 19th, but what are the expectations you have for yourself going into that fight?
Well, I training with the best coach, and every single day I learn more and more, and I training for do my best, and especially for respect the boxing, because this sport is so important for everybody, and I need to do my best. And when I go to this fight, I go to do my best.
Absolutely. And I'm sure you've heard a former opponent of yours, Vitor Belfort. He's boxed before and he's kind of transitioning into boxing as well. Even Dan Hardy yesterday told Mike Swick that he's trying to get a boxing match this year. What do you make of kind of more MMA fighters having that transition into boxing now?
I don't know. I think because the box is more traditional, and a lot of people try to doing the transition for MMA for boxing. It's not easy, but I think this is the new world. A lot of people like to see the big shows and see the fighters doing the transition, and go to training boxing for fight boxing. That's very interesting. This is the new world,
Yeah, well, speaking of the new world in boxing, even, for example, Ben Askren recently transitioned into boxing and boxed Jake Paul. What do you make of the state of boxing with more of that happening as well, and Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather?
Wow, this is very interesting, I think is important to the world, and the people and the fans like to see the big shows. It's not about the best guys in the world. It's about big shows.
Yeah, and in your perfect world, how many boxing matches would you like to have, or how many years would you like to be doing this for?
Well, I training my entire life. I training a lot. I practice boxing in Brazil for many, many years. I fight professionally in Brazil. Of course, not the same level, but that's a good challenge for me. I'm so happy, and I training hard for do my best.
Last time that we spoke, you mentioned, of course, one of your dream opponents was always Roy Jones Jr., but I saw recently you told AG Fight you don't think that'll happen anymore. Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe, the future is incredible. I just waiting and keep my focus for this fight, and let's go see the future.
And no doubt, are you a legend, one of the best of all time. Many consider you the greatest of all time in MMA. You have such a storied career. Was there always someone that you've never fought in MMA that you always wanted to fight?
No. I'm completely happy with my part inside the MMA world. I think I do everything I can do in the sport, and now I try to doing something I feel more free and happy.
Absolutely.
Maybe I go fight jiu-jitsu, gi or no gi, I don't know, but right now I try to do something stay happy, and challenge myself.
Absolutely. And lastly, for all your fans who can't wait to watch you on June 19th, what would you like to let them know?
Guys, watching the show because it's so amazing, and I'm very excited, because I'm go fight in the same card for Julio Cesar Chavez, the legend in the boxing. You know, I'm very exciting. Thank you for support me. Thank you so much, and stay tuned.